Dudes and dudettes, just finished my South River ride, Tuesday race ride, and it was pretty awesome. I burned 1,100 calories, so before I get into that, I'm gonna smash in some calories. Got my liter of water. Just crushed a liter of water. Watching my teammate, the vegan cyclist, Tyler's video on our Lodi Cycle Fest that we did. I'm gonna post it a link below so you guys can check it out. It's pretty rad. Just smashed the water. Now I got a cup of rice. It's about 600 calories. I'm gonna smash that in. Just finished the rice. Now I got mashed potatoes with pepper, a little bit of salt, and some habanero. So now I'm gonna smash this. So I didn't finish all the potatoes. Still got a little bit left, but if you can't tell, I'm freaking sweating. I love habanero, and it just happens to be hot, and the potatoes still kind of have a little steam in them from when I cooked them. They've only been sitting for like 20-30 minutes. So I'm gonna finish those in a little bit, but back to the ride. Super rad. 28 miles in an hour, 27 minutes. That's like warm up, cool down, and then the 25-minute actual effort of 11 miles. So I broke it into laps. So I'm gonna give you the overall, and then I'm gonna give you like the laps and the actual effort. 28 miles hour, 27 minutes. Overall 19.4 average, max 34.5 miles an hour. Average of 94 cadence, max of 119, and overall 192 watt power, which isn't that much, but I wasn't putting out very much before and after. 1,119 calories burned, and it was like 73 degrees, pretty chill. So super fun ride tonight. I felt really good. Lap one, I just like kind of raced over to the school. It's like a warm-up. 18 average, 91 cadence, 200 watts for 3.5 miles. Lap two was the ride out to the bridge where everybody just chills and rides, and that was 8.5 miles. So we had a 17 average. I had a 97 average cadence with 174 watts. Lap three was where it got hot. All right, so this is a river ride from Freeport Bridge to the McGowan Bridge, which is a new bridge they built in the South River. We had lasted 25 minutes, and it was 11.5 miles, and we had a 27.5 average. I had an average of a 97 cadence with an average of 305 watts. Still not that high, but you know, we were taking short pulls, we were moving, the field dispersed. It was like 15, went down to like 5 or 6. And then at the end, what happened was we were just taking turns and going, and everybody was kind of together. We just dropped the regular, like the other people, to where it was like maybe 6 or 7 of us. We turned right under this bridge and then got onto the actual like river road, the old river road. It's like super like choppy and rough. Bob goes off the front. He's out there for a while. Everybody's kind of just like letting him be out there. Pretty good gap. I didn't think it was gonna actually stick, but like, I mean, he had a good gap. So I was like second wheel, and someone came from behind and went on the outside and kind of like went pretty, like, put a good effort. Dave Kaus works for Edix Quickstep. Super rad dude. Has been racing for years. Anyways, he bridges out to Bob, and I went on the right side in the gutter and jumped on his wheel, and just as we caught him, I counterattacked. and just like went all out. I looked back, they didn't go with me, and then the group was behind them, so I just like went and like took off the last like few miles, 4 miles maybe ish. I thought they were just letting me sit out there, but I was like, you know, I was putting in work and it was super windy, super windy. It turns out they were working super hard to catch me. I'm going, and I see somebody coming, but then, and it was Johnny, my buddy that won the Cat 4 race at Lodi. And then he died out, and then Bob and Casey Fallon were catching up to me, and just as they passed me, I kind of jumped in and just got in there and sprinted my heart out, and I took 3rd place. So it was a really good river ride. I've only ever finished in the front like 4 times in like my 3rd year doing the South River ride. It's a really hard ride, super windy, and it's just really hard to hold wheels and to be strong. So it's a really good ride. So I mean, average 97 cadence though. That's high. Yeah, cool down was a 20 minutes, 5 miles, 14 average, 81 cadence, 93 watts average. Great ride. Burned 1,100 calories. Make sure you guys check out my teammate's video from Lodi Cycle Fest. His name is The Vegan Cyclist on YouTube. I'm going to post in the link below, along with link to my Strava. So check it out. And then I want to show you guys all the food that I got. So let's check it out. I pretty much have like a staple of food. It's always like bananas, and then I'll eat tons of rice. And I like potatoes, so last week I showed you guys I got the case of 7 pineapples from my restaurant, from the wholesaler. So I got another 7. There's a couple gone because I was eating them. I had 2 for lunch today. If you didn't see, they were amazing. So those are $15. And then I got 50 pounds of potatoes. The rest are in the refrigerator for $25. So that'll last me. Potatoes, super high carb, extremely 0 fat. I went to Trader Joe's today and the dudes hooked me up and I got a case of about 110 bananas and I got them for $23. So good. They charge me for 80. Sometimes they'll charge me for 80. Sometimes they'll charge me for 80 regular bananas and give me a super deal. So I'm only paying like $17. And then sometimes I pay the $29, which is a regular price. But with $29 for 100,000 calories, just pure sugar, extremely low fat, just pure flavor. You gotta get on it. You gotta find your staples. And bananas is where it's at. Mangoes. The pineapples are good, not super high calorie though. Rice, my favorite, rice for sure. Eating these potatoes, I'm like, yeah, I love potatoes, but like rice is where it's at. Rice, rice, rice. Bananas, fruit. But have a great night, everybody. See you next time.